Today on Sports Desk, the Rocket turns draft dodger and lands with the Argos. Joe Carter tries to lead the Jays to their third win in a row. And the Adams final shifts to the Forum in Montreal.
Sports Desk is brought to you by Federal Express. When someone is depending on you to deliver, you can depend on us. Next time, send it Federal Express. And by Goodyear. From tune-ups to tires, Goodyear takes you home.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Sunday edition of Sports Desk. I'm Jim Van Horn at our TSN Control Center. Also ahead in the next 30 minutes, the Cubs lose another starter. Jack makes the seniors look old, and Utah tries to jazz it up on the last weekend of the NBA regular season schedule. But the big news today comes from what has traditionally been an unlikely source. In years past, it was always the stars of the CFL who wanted a crack at the NFL. Today, the CFL stole the thunder from the NFL on draft day when it was announced this morning from Los Angeles that the projected top pick in the college draft, Rocket Ismail, had signed with the Toronto Argonauts and had become the highest paid player in all of football. Word of the signing came down late Saturday night, just after the Rocket was seen at the Kings game with Argo owner Bruce McNall. The figures of the deal are staggering: $26 million over 4 years, with at least $14 million of that being guaranteed. That would make him the highest paid football player in history, surpassing the $4 million that San Francisco 49er quarterback Joe Montana earns each season. Ismail gets condominiums in Los Angeles and Toronto and will receive 10% ownership of the Argos upon his retirement. All of this for a player who finished second in the Heisman Trophy balloting as U.S. college football's top player. Of course, he did put up outstanding numbers in his 3 seasons at Notre Dame, including 4,000 all-purpose yards and 15 touchdowns. And if you ask at least one former Heisman Trophy winner turned Argonaut, the deal will be a good one for the CFL.
I think the Rocket, by going to Toronto, first of all, brings a lot to the Canadian Football League. McNall has made a commitment to the Canadian Football League, but also I think he solves a problem here in the National Football League, because no owner could justify the amount of money that #1 pick would get for what really turns out to be a part-time player, a guy who's going to handle the ball maybe 17 times a game. So I think it's good for the Rocket, and I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the Rocket ever again in the National Football League play.
Sunday afternoon, McNall held a press conference announcing his latest signing, and the guest of honor explained why he chose the CFL over the NFL, other than the obvious $26 million reason.
Mr. McNall and his organization had the reputation of kind of going beyond the treating you like a piece of meat kind of thing, and that really was something that in the back of my mind really played a large part.
McNall also explained that he had talked to many of the other CFL owners, and they understood and supported the signing.